13 on your sidelines. Your team, your turf. Witness high school football. The games, the grit, the glory. Jacob Seuss, 13 on your sidelines. Sponsored by Rant Insurance.
We're getting down to the wire here. Good evening. Welcome into an abbreviated edition of 13 on your sidelines. No cheerleaders, it's just me and my helmets. I'm Jacob Seuss. The playoffs full of rematches and, of course, revenge games. There's no better example of that than our 13 on your sidelines game of the week. Forest Hill Central beat Zeeland West in the state semis last year. Then Zeeland West won their regular season matchup back on October 4th. Time to see who would come out on top in the regional title game. First quarter, the Rangers strike first. Nick Williams, QB keeper from the 2, takes it in for the score, 7-0 Central. But the Ducks answer. Second quarter, Keaton Hendricks, what a year the running back is having, makes it 7-6. And the Ducks weren't done there. We go right before halftime. They would strike again from the 2. Cameraman loses the ball. So does the defense. Trey Slodick. Pass to Isaac Vanderswag makes the catch. The Ducks led 12-10 at the break. Third quarter, Forest Hill's driving to open things up. Pass attempt from the 33 is going to be picked by Vanderswag. What can he do? He takes it down to the 24-yard line, and Zeeland would strike once again. Who else but Keaton Hendricks takes it in for his second of the night. That made it a 2-score ball game, 20-10. We go to the fourth, and the Ducks would put this baby on ice. Knock it on the door, and it's Slodick. Keeps the ball or runs around the end in for the touchdown. Zeeland West moving on, regional champs after a 36-20 victory.
We're excited. Obviously you have a lot of different goals. We're a day-to-day program, but we're excited to still be going. We're real excited for our senior group and proud of them, and proud of some of the other seniors. 2 tackles tonight. Tommy Muchler and Noah Vandervelde on offense were huge for us.
It feels great, especially coming after Parker Holman, one of the greatest fullbacks in Zeeland West history last year. He just taught me so much of my game, and also credit to the offensive line. They helped me take the ball to the house and also get those runs.
So what's next? Well, the Ducks will take on a powerhouse team from DeWitt who took down Petoskey tonight in dominating fashion, a basketball score 70-34. In Division II, Byron Center hosted Portage Central tonight. The Bulldogs had won 7 straight coming into the evening. Meanwhile, the Mustangs were looking for their first win ever against BC. First drive, the Bulldogs march right down the field on the legs of Landon Tungate. He finishes the drive with a 2-yard rushing touchdown. Byron Center would get the ball right back and score again. Kellen Payne in for the 6-yard rushing touchdown. Quickly, it was 14-0. Byron Center would get the ball right back and score again. This time they're going to head to the air. Tungate with room. He's going to find Payne. This time a touchdown pass. 41-yard score, and it was 20-zip after 1. Byron Center would get the ball right back and score again. You're picking up what I'm putting down. Tungate in for another QB keeper. That makes it 28-0 early in the second quarter. Tungate would add his 3rd rushing touchdown of the half right before halftime. BC with 35 unanswered to start this ball game. The Bulldogs run away, dominating fashion, 52-14. The Bulldogs will take on East Lansing after the Trojans beat Saginaw Heritage tonight, 49-27. Let's move on now to the D4 Regional. South Christian traveling to Whitehall. What a game. So did our Maddie Monroe, and she's here with the highlights.
Yeah, Jacob, these 2 teams met in their regional title game 2 years ago, and it was a thrilling 28-21 win for the Sailors, who went on to win the state title. And the energy in this stadium tonight was electric, so we'll see who can come out on top this time around. First quarter, and you already know who it is. We've been saying his name all season. Carson Viss with the ball, and he is weaving his way around defenders left and right looking for a pass. And he makes it to Chuck DeHaan, and he brings it home for the first points on the board. The Sailors are up 7-0. But the Vikings don't let that lead last long. Camden Thompson now with the carry, and he runs it all the way down the line into the end zone, tying it up 7-7. But Viss again with the throw, and what an arm on this kid. Tyler Brinks with an amazing catch on the corner of the end zone, and the Sailors are back in the lead, 14-7. But more pressure now from Whitehall as they are back in the red zone. Gavin Craner with the carry, and he slams his way in for a touchdown, and the score is tied up again, 14-14. But that tie is quickly broken in the fourth quarter. Castian Van Swolkema brings it in for the win. South Christian wins 28-21 for Whitehall for the second time.
What a game there. My favorite stat, Camden Thompson and Carson Viss. They're going to be Western Michigan basketball teammates next season. And that's not the only Division IV regional title game we have to share tonight. Coming up next, Portland travel to Niles as the Red Raiders hoping to repeat as regional champs. Plus in D5, Grand Rapids Catholic Central hosts Kalamazoo United. Stick with us.